Yeah, those are apples.
Those are apples. I won't tell the people in the stream. Oh, that's not what I supposed. You're not supposed to see us. You're supposed to see this.
Yeah, right. We got to moon the people before we do the show.
Moon the people. I'll be back. I should probably turn the microphone off because you can't hear anything.
Ah. Well, yeah. Unless people want to hear anything. So does that mean people hear me, but they don't hear Dune? Okay. So, let's see. I still have one outstanding Amazon order, and I still got to make another Amazon order this week. And I'm thinking of buying some big-ass hard drives. So you get to hear about that on the show. I don't know what's on Dune's plate for this show, but I have some potential big-ass hard drive purchasing to make because 2 4-terabyte hard drives and a mirrored pair of 1-terabyte hard drives is just not enough storage space. How am I expected to contain all my essential data into the confines of 9 terabytes? It can't be done. Cannot be done. Not to mention that, well, the 1 terabyte is a mirrored pair, so that's redundant. And the 2 4-terabyte drives sync up with SyncToy to 2 external 4-terabyte drives.
Terabyte.
Yeah, I'm at the point of multiple terabytes. I remember when I told people,
I had a terabyte drive, and that was like a big thing. It wasn't a drive.
Yeah.
It had drives that made up a terabyte.
I remember when I told people, you're going to be hearing the word terabyte a lot in the upcoming years. That word's coming, and
You're going like, that's crazy talk.
And they all thought like, oh wow, here's a guy that sees the future. Let's see if he's right. And yeah, I was right.
Oh yeah,
they heard it from me first. They heard the word terabyte from me first.
By the way, thank you, Elephant Ballet, for
yeah. I saw them doing a
Thank you.
They were singing a song, and I was kind of digging it.
Oh, those guys are great. Those guys are great.
They were trying to do like a rendition of a Wham song, I think, and it was kind of different, but kind of in a cool way. But they were like rehearsing it out. And
Cool Wham. That sounds like Cool Whip. You know what I should do?
Cool Whip.
I should whip this. Aha! How you like that? How you like that whip? Take that. Terabyte.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Welcome, human. I am ready for you.
We show onboard computer synchronization.
Roger that.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Let's rock! Oh, you're going straight to hell for that one.
That's the fact, Jack!
Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Is this moron number 1? Put moron number 2 on the phone.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you, I make you laugh. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
I know that, dude.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Sure. A monkey's might fly out of my butt.
Uh-oh, my heart just stopped. Ah, there it goes.
Wow.
If you can't find a nail for the picture,
Where we going?
I'll give you a screw.
Dude.
If you can't find a nail for the picture,
Oh, man.
I think a screw will do.
Wait, is this legal? Can
Don't
we say
put
this?
it up too high.
We gotta get the
or
placement
down
right.
Hey, Eva,
too
thank you
low.
for the follow, by the way.
Just put it in
Greetings
the
from Iceland,
middle
voice
where
actor.
it ought to go.
Can you say
But
this?
If you can't find a nail,
We could say a lot of things.
You can say a lot of things.
We could say that because I'm actually holding up a bag of screws.
There we go. Hey, by the way, it is Sunday, August 11th of the 201 9th. It is the Dune and Bob Show, live, large, and in charge on the No Holds Barred Radio Network. Blah, 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 blah. Pay the bills, pay the bills, pay the bills. Twitch.
I had a lot of choices for opening up the show today because that is like my one biggest contribution is this. The song.
Twitch.
I had a lot of choices.
Keep talking while I fix this. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, we're gonna go Robert Fripp on this now. No, wait.
Did you just cuss at me?
No. Robert Fripp did this thing with tape
that's
looping
going
called
to go
Frippertronics.
Fripp myself or something like that.
I was, I thought you were making a loop so we could like do the talk show version of Frippertronics, which would be.
Don't tease me, bro. Don't tease me. Don't tease me because you know I can do it.
We could do it, but would it be good? The point is I bought a lot of records today. This is not one of them. Because generally the requirements are, what are you going to open with? Well, what did I buy today? Today it was, well, I ordered a bag of screws from Amazon. They showed up at my door minutes before the show was going to start. I know, I have a song about screws.
In case you're wondering, there is a small hardware store in Boston right now going out of business. Because Johnny refuses to buy.
These are not hardware screws.
The screws! Buy the screws, Johnny. Sorry.
Let me tell you, throughout my life...
Whoa. These are magic screws? Is that what you said?
Well, they're the right size for holding, like, things in computers. They're not... If you go into a Lowe's and you go to the screws, they got your wood screws, they got your metal screws, they got your big screws, they got your bolt screws, they got your nail screws, but they don't have your computer screws.
Eva, help me. Help explain to Johnny about the screws.
If I need a scaffolding, I'll go to Lowe's. Okay. If I need computer screws, hey, you know what? Today,
if I need to get screwed by a computer, I've got you covered.
Let me tell you something, dude.
Now,
today I walked into a Staples. I walked into the computer accessories aisle. I stared at a 25-foot Cat 5 cable, which I need and would have been very convenient to have today. Yes. I looked at the $25 price tag on the 25-foot Cat 5 cable.
You're right.
I looked at the $8 price tag on Amazon on my phone. I walked out of the Staples empty-handed.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Why, Sir Mar says, why the heck is everybody on the wrong side? He noticed. He actually noticed.
He would.
You know, here's the thing, and this is kind of a test. And by the way,
Dude's going to vote Democrat this time around.
There we go.
He just announced it with his placement.
Yeah, that's going to happen. That's absolutely going to happen. Anyway, hey, by the way, Eva 301.
It don't matter. Trump's taking Kansas
wants
anyways.
To know if we like voice actors. Well, you know what? Of course we do. You can actually hit that appear in link if you want to come and hang out with us, and you can act our voice. I don't think that's what they meant, though.
I don't know.
Join the Discord. I guess I have a Discord. I haven't never used it. It's there. I have to check one of these things. Dude, so anyway, we have the whole right. What, getting screwed?
Yeah, because let me tell you, I have parted out many computers. I have put together many computers. I have in my life acquired more screws than I've used.
I'm going a little bit more. There we go. Okay.
And yet, when I need a screw, I never have a screw. So I know somewhere in my box of boxes of crap in the basement, there is at least like 3 bags of 25 screws each, and yet I'm still like, it's just easier to buy more screws on Amazon.
Sad? Isn't that sad? I was the same way years ago.
True.
Working on cars
true.
Was silicone sealer. That's the way I was. I'd be at the auto parts store buying, going like, do I have any silicone at home? I'm not sure. I better buy a tube of it. I still to this day have like 19 tubes of silicone, all slightly used. There we go.
I installed an app on my phone to catalog my records because I have bought so many duplicate records, and yet I don't have I have such a big collection, I'll never get around to putting them all in the app. And you know me, I never buy apps.
That's true.
I would rather get fired from No Holds Barred Radio than buy an app.
Between you and VideoVamp, free is always better. Unless VideoVamp's spending your money, which I found out. If that's the case. That's right. No money on my phone. He
didn't literally spend my money.
Oh, you know what? Here, if you have a regular phone, there you go. You can Skype in also, or call in, either one.
About 5 to 10 years ago in a conversation, VideoVamp once said, "Why did you buy a 1,000 watt power supply?"
I gotta quit reading the chat. Are we in Hollywood? Yes. Can't you tell, y'all? Wait. Yeah. Sorry. Kansas.
Hollywood.
Wichita, Kansas.
We are available to listen to in Hollywood.
Johnny's in Boston, Mass. 02134. Did I get that number right?
Um,
I'm
wait,
trying. I
it's-
was trying to zoom Z double. Never mind.
It used to be 877-642, but it's not that anymore.
I don't know what it is. This is nobody's old enough to know what the hell I'm talking about. Continue on about talk about getting screwed, Johnny. Just go back to the screws.
Getting screwed.
Go back to
Okay.
the screws.
Well, let's talk about Linux since we're talking about getting screwed.
I don't know if that's where we're going to go with this. We only got a few people listening, man. What if one of them's a Linux person and they'll never listen? What if Eva is a Linux person?
Okay, Eva, are you a computer programmer?
Voice. We know voice actor.
Voice actor. Okay.
What would a Linux voice sound like?
What do elitist pricks sound like?
Well, I think I can make this. I think I can do this. Let's find out. Hang on.
Okay, Eva is not a computer programmer.
Okay,
Dune, you know.
That's not it.
Is this that's Reggie. That ain't it.
That's Reggie. That's Reggie.
Reggie. No. Why did this work?
Is there a Poindexter mode on that, perhaps? It'd be nasally and whiny and always correct.
Check.
That's it.
Okay. That's a little too much reverb.
This welcome Kmart shoppers. That one's oh wait, this one's called radio. I don't understand this. Why is this called radio?
Breaker 1 2.
That's right. 1 9. Smoky
Yeah.
up my. No, I'm not gonna say that. You guys like Crispies?
We got a Smoky Bear and I got a seat cover and
I just realized you're not seeing the chat on the screen. Thank you for screwing up the chat, Dune. Thank you. How come there? Did that work?
all right, Dune.
Chat overlay off. Chat overlay on.
I've been working on this bit, so let me go here and see where this goes.
Oh, I should probably turn this off.
Dune, over the years, I've been overly critical, or just enough critical. Some would say. I think I've been just enough critical, but some would say I've been overly critical of computer programmers. And I'd like to say, okay, fair enough, but let me sum up my frustration with computer programmers in one error. And you've seen this error.
Just one?
You've seen this error many times.
Just one. You're going to do this in one error.
Keyboard not detected. Press F1 to continue.
I don't see why there's a problem with this.
And before you defend this, it is literally saying, you don't have this, now use it. I don't care what logic got you there. I don't care what journey got you to that end result. That is like building out a city layout and having a four-way intersection of one-way roads all coming to stop signs.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
That is, you have done something wrong. You need to fix that. Yet, to this day, you can still see keyboard not detected. Press F1 to continue.
Maybe there's on-screen keyboard now, Johnny. You realize that, right?
Now, some
you realize
people,
that.
Some people. Well, then there's a keyboard. Invalid error.
Okay, yeah.
That counts. It's a device to the computer that is a keyboard. Now, here's the thing. Some people will defend this by saying, well, sometimes it'll say keyboard not detected, press F1 to continue, and I press F1 and it continues. To that, I say, and you don't see a problem with this?
See,
you're telling me you can't detect the thing that you literally detected the command from.
I see what you're going with here. I understand. I understand.
There's no defense for this. There's no valid defense of this. Plain and simple. Programmers need to fix their shit.
Fix their stuff. There we go. Johnny's such a nice
That
dude.
is my problem with programmers.
I'm confused because my chat doesn't work anymore. I broke my chat. Thank you, Dune. Thank you for breaking the chat. Chat.
Blame the programmers of your software.
And chat broken. There we go. See, I can see it over there. But I can't see it over here.
So you can see the chat.
I can see
I can see the chat.
You can see the chat.
But the viewers of Twitch can see the chat. But anyone else looking at our video can't see the chat.
Nobody else can see the F in chat. Nobody else. Isn't that nice?
So Eva wants to know if we like Crispin Freeman or Steve Bloom.
I don't know who that is.
Any relation to Judy Blume?
I don't know who that would be. Who would that be?
I don't. Well, you would know Judy Blume, right?
I don't think so.
Well, what did your mother read to you when you were going to bed?
See Jack Run or Spot Do a Dog or something like that, or Spot.
Judy Blume books were some of the best children's books.
I don't think I did that.
I don't remember what she wrote, but I know she wrote something.
I don't think
was she
did.
the Beezus and Ramona books? I think she was the Beezus and Ramona books.
That's interesting.
Or was she the Super Fudge books?
Whoa, Super Fudge.
Well, there was the kid that ate the turtle.
Wait, what did I miss?
And I know what you're thinking.
All this
How
time,
in the heck do you ingest an entire Mitch McConnell? I don't know. But he did it.
See, Johnny. You can't take advantage of me when I'm playing with my chat.
No, there really is a children's book about a kid named Fudge who ate a turtle.
You can't mess with me while I'm looking at my. This is.
Well, the best is when you miss them and catch them when watching later, and then post it.
This is so broke. Oh wait, there's something right there. Hey! Look at that! Look at that!
Oh my God, we have chat.
We may have chat.
Again.
We may have chat.
We have chattage.
Don't tease me, bro. Don't you tease me. There we go. Probably gonna run off the page, but at least it's there.
All right. Well,
there.
The point is
there. I fixed it.
Gators has decided he needs a new storage solution. Because, Dune, what are you storing all your shit on?
I have a really cool RAID array. It's not called a RAID array, but I have a my thingy up in my closet. I think that's the typical term.
Do you take your thingy out at night and play with it?
I take my thingy out, and what I do with my thingy is purely up to me. By the way,
so would this thingy be a NAS?
That's what it would be.
That's what it would be.
I have a
so you bought it.
I bought a NAS.
You actually bought a NAS.
Yes, I did. And somebody went gadink. I heard a gadink.
Now is that a RAID 5 or a RAID 6 or a RAID 1?
Yes.
You're running on wait, which RAID are you running?
Got to accept. There we go. Now you can call in if you'd like. Eva Dog.
How many drives in there, and how much space do you have related to drives? I mean, are they mirrored or?
I wasn't prepared for this, Johnny.
Well, I want to see what other people are doing. I want to know
what is my okay, I don't even know what the hell brand this is. Thank you for making me look.
Okay, all right. You know what?
Hang on. No, we're going through this now. F you. It's a QNAP.
The serial number is 2, isn't it?
It's 3. It's a QNAP. I bought it. I know it's good because I bought it on Woot.
We need the serial number off of that so we can send you a replacement toner.
If you buy it on Woot, you know it works. Serial number. There you go.
Yeah.
Always about the serial number. Unless you buy unless it's the serial number of the audio interface that I took back to Guitar
Here's
Center.
the thing.
Don't want that.
There are two types of people. There are people that save up and buy expensive things, and there are people that look for cheap solutions now. And my show has been based on cheap solutions now.
There are people that call in and clear their voice.
Hello?
What is up?
Nothing much.
Oh God! For a second there, I thought it was Sir Mars changed his name. Holy crap! I'm telling you. Do you have a brother in California?
No, Sir Mars has a better microphone.
That's true. By the way, Eve Dog on the.
Hello, Eve Dog. Thank you for calling in.
What is happening?
Nothing much. Just bored.
I have to know, since I'm going to interrupt you, not let you talk. I feel bad. How did you find us, and how bored are you that you wanted to call in and say hello? But I appreciate it though. It's cool. What's up?
Yeah, I found it on the Twitch.
There we go. Thank you.
Podcast and talk shows.
Oh, now have you ever heard of us before though? Just curious.
Maybe Facebook ads.
That could be, but I tell you what, I don't want you to get upset and think, wow, these guys are horrible. Stick around until at least the second hour, because we do Twitch finds in the second hour, and that's when everybody actually comes. I realize I watch the numbers, and when Twitch finds come around, they just they go through the roof. But when it's Johnny and I talking about our QNAPs, no. Doesn't happen.
Oh, and to me, that's my favorite part of the show because but no, the second hour of the show. If you didn't like the first hour, that's okay because we spend a whole second hour telling you about things that are more entertaining.
That's
than
true.
us.
That's right. We spend the whole second hour trying to convince you that there's a lot better stuff out there.
So you don't have to come back next week.
So go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Are you really in Hollywood?
No. We're not. We should be.
But we stream to Hollywood.
We stream to Hollywood. That's true.
We stream to we stream globally. But Dune is in Kansas.
I'm in Kansas.
The land of wheat.
That's right.
And I am in Massachusetts, the land of Elizabeth Warren.
The land of
wheat.
I get wheat and you get wait. That's
what would you rather have, dude? Wheat or Elizabeth Warren?
Okay, you know what?
I'm surprised you're arguing this.
You know what? You got me. There we go. You got me.
Oh, I need that.
That's right.
I swear.
It's when you get ready to go, hey, off. See, that way you don't get in trouble in the air because we're not supposed to say.
How can I get that?
So you don't say off again?
Yeah. If I swear and I want to use that sound effect.
Well, you have to tell me when you get ready to do it so I can go, hey, don't say the word. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble.
No, I mean, I also want to host my own show on Twitch.
Ah.
And
Well, if you can find sound clips, there is a great free program called Jingle Palette that you can then set those sound files to different buttons on a window that's on your screen.
Yes.
So look up Jingle Palette and play around with that.
And you can play ones like, what the ooh. Had to be careful with that one.
That was a bad one.
We're on the front page. You don't want to play that. Yeah, we're on the front page so you can't. And I can play this one.
Yeah. For God's sake, shut up!
In case you want to yell at your dogs or something, you can play that one.
Now, the thing is, half of the buttons on Dune's Jingle Palette says boobies. So you got to watch out for that.
Not half.
3/4 of them.
I've got 2 booby buttons, which is appropriate. I got that one there.
Boobies?
And I got this one.
Boobies.
There, 2, Johnny. Just 2.
And yet 3/4 of the time when you reach for a sound effect, it's boobies.
It's just, see, it makes him giggle.
You guys are funny.
There we go.
Freak.
Just because that's us. That's us.
Yeah, that is what you'd call.
Hey, but listen, if you want to do a show,
boobies.
actually, I'll tell you, I will help you with this. If you want to do a show, I actually have heard. I think I saw a tweet about this. Twitch actually has their own version of an app now to broadcast on. I don't know if it's their version of OBS or what it is, but check it out. I hear it's very easy. It brings in, you can do the chat and all that stuff.
Is it ready now?
I think so. It was in a beta form, but I think you could sign up for it, which means it means a beta work. That's what I say. That's what Johnny says.
A beta work.
Yeah,
beta work.
I use most Streamlabs OBS.
Okay, that's a good one too. That's a good one too.
Okay, well, yeah, you're probably better if you already know how to do that. Stick with that.
Yeah, I will.
The big thing is just remember, if you need to buy stuff, just pull the trigger and do it.
I'm poor.
Well, yeah. That's true.
Dune, how much money have you put in enough money for a what type of car is it now?
It was a Corvette about 10, 15 years ago. I'm probably up to about a Beamer now. Probably, I'm thinking. So.
You're probably up to a Corvette. A 10 or 15-year-old Corvette's probably worth a lot more now than your equipment.
By the way,
depends. Yes,
guys, is there a way I can show myself on the camera?
You absolutely can. You just got to turn the camera on.
What?
You just got to turn your camera on. So
yeah.
Yeah, see that's the trick. Yeah, turn your video on.
Well, just tell us your password.
Well, you have to hit your button to turn video on Skype.
What
you have
are
to
we
send us
gonna
video.
do with Johnny? He's a funny guy. I can't die.
He's funny, but we want to see your camera turn on before I actually hit that button because we don't want no dangling participles on the screen. I'm saying.
You see me?
I see you now. There you are. See, there it is. Well, I see you from like your glasses down.
Oh, wait.
There we go. Now we're fixing it. There we go. How you doing? There. Now you see yourself. Here, I can do. I don't have to have that. There. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Live on the air.
And this is I like this. I like this because I too used to do my show out of the kitchen, which is real convenient when you need to grab a beer.
It absolutely is. Think about it. You got beer to your right, you got toast to your left, and whatever's in that glass. That's not a glass.
Beverage,
a beverage.
Beer, it's all good.
You got the tasty beverage. Look, we're all tasty beverage in it today.
Yeah, exactly.
I got the Dew. Johnny's got the beer.
How can you do this?
Dune's got the Dew.
Ooh,
and then,
nice.
and then
how can you change everything?
Well, go to YouTube and read some of the stuff. The Streamlabs OBS you have will do all of this. Now I don't use that. I don't use that, but I use a different. But it will do. They do some crazy stuff. There's also a lot of people out there that will help that have good tutorials, and I can't think of the cat's name I watch on YouTube all the time, but. Yeah, Dune has magic buttons. Thank you, little punk.
What you do is you follow at 5hit Dune on Twitter, and he's going to tweet all those links that he's referencing to after the show.
So, by the way, guys.
Yes.
I will be 30 soon, so I will go to London soon in September 20.
Who do we know in London, Johnny? We used to have friends in England. They don't talk to us anymore.
We used to talk to Chuckle Bump, and she was real
Chuckle
fun to hang
Bump,
out with in New York.
Matt and his wife. I think we used to oog her out though, because she was like a cosplayer.
Well, what's this wee stuff?
That could
so
be.
guys,
you did enough.
So you're not in England or something?
No, we're not in England. Just on the air. On the air.
We are in the U.S.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
From east to mid, and
something like that. Well, listen, dude. Listen, we're going to let you go so we can get back to the show. But listen, thanks for calling in. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Make sure tell all your friends. Don't forget Twitch finds in the next hour. You got to hang around. Top of the hour, we do Twitch finds, and you'll love it. If you like Twitch, you'll love the second part of the show because we actually go and find all kinds of cool people on Twitch and share.
Okay. See ya.
All right, dude. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
There you go.
There we go. That was wow. We're getting calls.
You know the best part? It's the Skype. It actually worked. That's the most amazing thing. It actually worked.
Did it install an update before the show?
Hey, by the way, Hefner69 is in the room over in iVlog, and I'm glad to see you're wearing a shirt today. Thank you. Just want to throw that out there. Doing the 5-hit. I was doing the 5-hit last night. And
shirts are an option that is available during the 69. Wait, what?
What? Hey, speaking of which, by the way, on Twitch finds today, I have 2 seasoned Twitchers I found. 2
seasoned.
2 very seasoned
And speaking of seasoned Twitchers.
Speaking of seasons.
You know what? Just a second.
Yes.
There. I had to switch my headphones backwards because it's just very disorienting. The left is on the right.
By the way, Nerd Warrior,
I agree.
you're by the way, your message is approved. Thank you.
It's half approved.
Okay.
Dune and Johnny give it one thumbs up,
listen,
one thumb
for
down.
the people just tuning in, here's the thing. If you're not listening to us in glorious mono, like obviously, here's the thing. On the screen, for the longest time, I've always had my voice panned right. Johnny had his panned left, but it always bugged me
because that's how we lean.
We do, but it doesn't look right on the screen because if you're watching, which by the way, Sir Mars can give a shit about.
We set up the audio long before you set up the video, so this is on you.
That's true. That's very true. Now I have to say, is it really that disorienting? Is it messing you up that bad, Sir Mars?
It was messing me up, man. I'm like, what's with Dune on the left? I mean, did he switch? What's going on?
Wait. You know what, Mars? This reminds me of and I have a quadraphonic story that is relevant here.
Of course,
bear with me.
Of course, Johnny has a quadraphonic story.
Bear with me for 30
Dude,
seconds.
How come you are to the left and the back of me? I don't understand.
See, the left part didn't bother me. When you see I'm standing behind you, that ooged me out just a little bit. Just throwing that out.
If you were in Dolby Atmos, you'd be above me.
There we go.
You know that.
Hey, wait,
song?
whoa, Nerd Warriors! Wait a second, dude, come on, that's awesome. More like Trump 50-50. Thank you.
Well,
that was good.
Well.
Shut up, Johnny. Don't make me play it. Don't make me push the button. Don't make
it. Be more like a 48-52.
Don't, Johnny.
I didn't say which way. It can go either way.
Johnny, I'm going to do a preemptive one right now. I'm doing a preemptive boss for boss. I'm just telling you right now. Just in case. Now, see, the bad thing is, you know
what? I
what?
did not say the number 3 billion at all.
Since Mars,
I mentioned 3 billion.
Since Mars has his earphones all turned around, the hi-hats are on the wrong side for him.
Oh no!
That's gonna drive him even more crazy.
So here you go. You know that song, I'd love to change the world, but there's nothing I can do, so I'll leave it all to you. You know that one?
You just ruined it for me, so I'm not going to look it up now. So anyway, okay, yes, I'll play along. Yes, I know the song.
Okay, well, it was released in quad, and at some point they put out a DVD that reissued the quad mix, except that whoever pulled the tape couldn't figure out the definition of the words front and back, and so they put the back channels in the front and the front channels in the back, and so one guy said, "Oh, I just turned my chair around."
I wasn't ready.
Yes.
I wasn't ready. See, I was not
the
ready.
problem with that, though, is now you put the left to the right and the right to the left. That's not right either.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
If Mars
you know what, Johnny? I'm going to fix this because this is actually driving me crazy.
But if Mars turns around,
now Johnny and I are both on the same side. How's that for weird?
Oh my God!
See, Johnny,
this is what they need to do: turn around and stand on their
Nerd
head.
Warrior, take care, man. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. It's good to see you.
Oh,
unless you're leaving, unless you're going to stick around this, he might be saying peace as in don't fight.
Well, I was going to talk about Gator's NAS. I was going to talk about because I want to get the Synology.
Okay.
Well, I was looking at NASs, and I was looking at the prices of NASs, and I was looking at the prices of hard drives, and I was looking at the price tags of NASs
this is where
plus
Johnny
hard drives.
flips his now too, but just anyway, say it.
Oh wait, you want me to pan?
We're going back to where we were. This is going to mess Sir Mars up.
It's okay.
He's our one.
You know what? I'll listen to it on my Echo.
Okay, how's that?
Way
is
too
that
much.
good?
No, that's way too much. That's way too.
I think that's what
wait.
Mars demands of us.
Okay, Mars, there. Are you
I don't
happy
care.
now?
I don't care.
This is how we can do
it.
This is about as annoying as we can get.
We can get as hard as you want to get.
Okay.
How hard do you want me to be?
Whoa. It's okay. It's okay.
Did I just say that?
It's okay. Oh my God! You know what?
Dude, let's just go back to a 21 and pretend you didn't say that.
21.
You know what?
Yes. Oh man.
Oh.
You know what that is? You know what he just did to us?
He just Liam'd us.
He just did that to us. That was what he just did. I'm pretty sure. Or he just went.
Get lost, dipshit.
It could have been that too.
I don't know if I'd use that clip anymore.
Oh my God, picture. What's that? The get lost dipshit? Well, it was that or this one.
The fuck?
Ooh, I wasn't quick enough. I wasn't quick enough letting go of that one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, so Mars wants to hear about my NAS adventure.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
Okay. So
fun with NAS. Go ahead.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Todd Rundgren's early band NAS with 2 Z's. Known for their hit "Open My Eyes." Different.
I'll just hit the button just in case and pretend I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I'd sing it, but I'm only allowed one song per show. So anyway,
once again,
really, and it's the second hour people come out for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They're missing all this funny, all
of us talking back and forth. Where else can you find a guy with a big purple shirt and a meter on it? Come on, seriously.
Hey, and look at all the carrots.
I don't even know where to go with that.
You know where you can put carrots? In your mouth, because you eat them. I don't know what you were thinking.
I don't know what you were thinking either. Wow.
Oh my God.
Moving,
dude,
NAS.
that's on you.
Johnny's NAS. Here.
So I thought to myself, what are you good at doing?
Mm-hmm.
You're good at doing things yourself. And so I was like,
okay.
You know what? I think building your own NAS is a thing. Isn't that a thing? That's totally a thing. And don't I have an old And I have an old computer in my basement, and it's got 5 SATA ports on the motherboard.
Oh my God.
And it's a dual core processor that I maxed out at 4 gigs years ago. How many gigs of RAM do you need on it? Now it only works with 2 at this point, but that might be a power supply issue.
I'm going to give you a okay as long as. statement for that right there. I'm okay with that as long as you let me tell you what hard drives to buy.
Oh, right now I got a bunch of garbage hard drives from old laptops in it.
So here we go. So Johnny's making stuff.
So that's my NAS.
That's Johnny's NAS. Wow. Is that a beer bottle next to your NAS?
Not anymore.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that's part of the cooling solution. I just pour beer on it when it overheats.
I like that. I totally think that's okay.
No, I'm
fully okay with that.
This is Gators wants to test this shit out and make sure that this will actually work before I buy a bunch of expensive hard drives. That's what that is.
Okay.
And this is me focusing the camera.
It happens. I'd blame it on the beer.
Yeah.
Completely blame it on the beer.
Oh, and there goes my cable.
Yeah,
but anyways, so yeah, because when I was working at the job in California, at some point we got rid of a bunch of laptops, and so I just took all the hard drives out of them and brought them home, and so I built a RAID array. I built a RAID 5 out of 4 320 gig spin-up laptop hard drives, and so here's the thing. I figured out that free NAS requires 8 gigs of RAM. This thing can only go up to 4. Currently only works on 2. Still need to figure that out. But Open Media Vault runs much leaner, and so that was a perfectly valid option. So I installed Open Media Vault on this box. I threw the garbage hard drives in there. I built a RAID 5 array. I put a file system on it, and I built a share. That was all very easy. I cannot, for the love of me, figure out how to access this share from my Windows machine. Cannot figure it out. Error, error,
you know
all
what?
the fucking way.
I can fix this, Johnny. I can fix this. Where is it? Where's my fix it
This is
button?
my problem with Linux.
There's mine. There, I fixed it. Fixed it for you.
Only Linux would make it easy to install the software, add the hard drives, build the RAID array, set up the file system, create the folder, make the share, and then make it fucking impossible to access the share from your Windows machine.
Or you know what it is? See, somewhere there's a computer geek just like laughing his ass off right now because Johnny can't make his shit work.
But
I just realized too. Somebody was writing in. That my chat crashed. There, does that make you feel better? That my chat crashed?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, it does.
There. I didn't get to see anything the dude wrote. By the way, thank you for writing in. I appreciate it. If that is your real name. I have no idea.
But anyways, as you can see, this was a pretty productive weekend. I got pretty far in this, and I got and I'm sure I just need to do a little more Googling, and I'll figure out how to access my share, and then I'll share some things on it, see if I could access it, and then if I'm happy with that, then I'm gonna buy like a bunch of 8 terabyte hard drives of NAS quality, and build a RAID array out of that into this box, put it together, and set it up in the living room next to my stereo, with a 25-foot network cable that I'll buy from Amazon.
I think that works.
Yeah,
I think that totally works.
That totally worked. Let me tell you, this weekend was going so good. I was like, I'm on fire. Nothing can go wrong. So I decided to
see. Now
night.
you just ruined it. Now you ruin it when you say you're on fire and nothing can go wrong, because that just means everything's going to go wrong.
Well, we'll let you be the judge of this. Let me pull up my painting from last night, and we'll let you.
Okay, all right. Let's see if we'll make it work.
Sir
Mars is tweeting in, by the way.
Yeah, Sir Mars.
He's to go into his Windows machine and add, remove Windows, blah 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 blah, enable the something reboot, and then you should see it. There you go. Whatever he just said, that's what you should do. That's it.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Oh. Okay. We're still waiting. So where's the picture?
Oh! You want me to actually share the picture?
Yeah, I thought you were going to share a picture.
I'm stalling. I'm stalling for time I'm stalling for time while XSplit freezes. That's what I'm doing, because XSplit is just totally freezing on me right now, and is not working.
It's probably because of the rain. We'll just say that. There we go.
Yeah.
There's a song I think there's a song called "Blame It on the Rain." Isn't there? Blame it on the rain, 'cause I'm a fake singer. That one. Those guys.
So there we go. There's my.
Let me go back around and push the button. That's not a bad picture. That almost
not bad.
Wait, how drunk were you when you painted that?
4 or 5 beers.
Oh man, if you'd had number 6, you'd had a naked surfer on that picture. Damn it, you were 1 beer away from a dude surfing with no clothes on.
That clearly looks like a wave crashing.
Don't know why it has to be a dude.
Rocks.
I don't know why I threw that out there, but anyway, just saying.
That is clearly a wave crashing up against some rocks.
I am impressed. That is not bad.
That would not look half bad in your bathroom.
I don't know if I want a dude naked on a surfboard surfing.
Well, that's why I left the dude out.
See, Thank you. Not that that's a bad thing, Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. That's actually pretty good. Now, last night, actually, you were doing the painting thing. I was nursing a horrible migraine yesterday, like really, really bad migraine. And I went to
Excedrin migraine for that.
No, I took my prescription migraine medicine about like noon or so, about maybe noon, 1 o'clock, and then immediately crashed out. I mean, just zombified, crashed out.
Yeah, well,
that's
a good thing.
I wake up 5 minutes before the 5-hit show last night, and I'm in like this fog of panic because I don't really. I'm having to go. Is it really that time that I really oversleep that much? So I literally just came over, turned all the computers on, started music, and then went live on the stream. And so the first hour sounded like 5 hit. I mean, it was so bad that I'm trying to think what I should play it back. I actually started talking through the second part of the song and realized that it was a song I wasn't supposed to talk through. So I just stopped the song and I did a do-over. I was like, I'm going to fix this. I'm not going to fix this in post. I'm going to fix this right now. But it turned out okay.
Why wait for
and of course, what do you do when you're like really groggy after taking migraine medicine and waking up? Well, of course, you go and drink moonshine. What could be better? What could make the situation better than a little bit of moonshine, flavored moonshine, that is?
From one headache to the next. Why not?
It actually worked out pretty good. It worked out pretty good, though. I was really shocked. There was a lot of really cool people in the room on iVlog. I had all the cameras full, which has never happened before, I don't think. I don't think I've ever had all the cameras full, all the guest cams going on. Had a good crowd on Twitch last night, which, that usually the Twitch crowds are a little small when it comes to my Saturday night shows. Sour Patch Cece was nice enough to raid the channel, so I got some more people after that. It was actually pretty
nice.
Good. And fun was had by all.
Cool.
And this morning my headache went away. That right there was the best part. And then I played this really loud applause and it came back.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's okay. I need to make that taper off somehow.
What is your prescription migraine medication? What is that, like prescription strength?
No,
aspirin
it's a barbiturate, and it's a barbiturate.
Oh, they give you the good stuff.
Yeah, it's a barbiturate with a really heavy dose of caffeine. Which is funny. That makes I don't know the two fight against each other and make it to where you can sleep, but they really knock me out. They really do.
I seem to remember reading.
I can't take them very often, of course, because they're pretty strong. But I mean, only the worst of the worst I ever take those.
I seem to remember reading in a book of odd facts that there was an early medication. I mean, this would go way, way back to before like medicine was organized
you're not
or made any sense.
To the cocaine story, are you?
No. Basically, they made a medication that one of the ingredients was human urine, and they had a young lady by the name of Barbara.
Johnny. Okay, just here. I'm gonna. If you see me go like this, human urine is not the next word you say. I just want to throw that out there. I'm setting this back down.
In my defense, that's a can of Diet Mountain Dew. So I think human urine is just the word.
Okay.
That we're looking for.
That was an accident.
That's not where the urine comes from.
That was an accident. There we go. That's where I wanted to. Oh God. Okay.
I told you 3/4 of his buttons say boobies.
Johnny continues.
Well, apparently the donor's name was Barbara.
Guy, by the way, go ahead.
Apparently the donor's name was Barbara, which is where we get the term barbiturates from.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
That was the punchline.
Okay, there we go.
I think your Mountain Dew was funnier than.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes it is. You know what also is funny though? I found out is if I don't get one of these in my bag, I always feel like I've done something wrong when I travel.
I think I've only gotten one of those once.
I get every single time I travel, I get one of these. There was one time I didn't get one, and I almost took the bag back. Did you look at my bag? Because I didn't get one of these.
Seriously, they always check the bag of the guy who brags about his gun ownership on the internet.
Actually,
I am shocked.
Actually, what it is, I did find if I ever pack electronics in my bag, I always have one of these.
Well, that'll do it.
Always.
That'll do it.
Or unless I'm not in America, then I get one of these, which I assume is the same as this, but in that language. Just saying. I don't know.
Well,
I could be wrong.
We haven't verified that though.
We haven't.
You know, so
this could
for
be,
all we know,
this could be saying "fu, fu." I don't know. It could be saying that. Probably not.
Probably.
To protect. Oh, I never. I've never actually.
It could be saying, "Please submit."
I've never actually read
translation
this,
tomorrow.
To protect you and your fellow passengers, the Transportation Security Administration is required by law to inspect all baggage, especially yours. Dune.
They inspected your bag for your protection in case
For
you
my
pack
protection.
something dangerous without realizing it.
Look, you know what? I'm not going to forget anything, but just throwing that out there just in case.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of during the holidays, they would post a guy outside the electronics department to make sure everyone paid for electronics devices in the electronics department. And whenever anyone gave him crap, he said, "It's for your protection." And I thought to myself, I don't think that's true.
Because you're going to get tackled? Is that what the whole thing is?
I don't. Maybe I just wasn't thinking.
For
this
your
out all the
protection, I
way.
won't tackle you. I like that. That works.
You know, speaking of thinking things through, I've come to.
I see. Okay.
I think this is a serious moment on the show, yet a left turn as well, because I attend a show every Sunday morning, and lately there's been a change in cast on the show I attend on Sundays mornings, and I've not been a fan of the cast change. Because the church I attend on Sunday mornings has gotten a new pastor, and he came out full force on his first week and basically let us know things are going to change. You can go ahead and be upset about it, but they're still going to change, so you may as well just accept it. And I'm like, dude, I just show up here on Sunday mornings. I don't fucking care. Change what you want to change.
I got you. Just setting the mood.
I didn't say that.
Just setting the mood. Just in case when that day Johnny has to go and talk to somebody, he can have this playing in the background.
I may have to talk to somebody someday.
Yeah.
I don't know, and that's the point. None of us do. We're all just taking wild stabs in the dark, guessing. And
hey, you can guess all you want. I know.
You don't.
You want to know? You
know?
ask. You want to know? You come ask me.
Let me tell you. There are a lot of people that tell you they know, and they all disagree. So
they don't know. Then they need to come talk to me, though. I'll fix them up.
Are you going to start a new movement now? You got all the answers, and for the low price of $49.95, you too can be a follower of the Salvation El Dune.
Let me try it. It doesn't go with the music. Johnny.
We're going to need to hire a choir director.
Well, you know. Okay, so these people sing slightly better than I do.
All right, so the point is that this guy...
Just slightly.
The new guy preaches the type of stuff that's the whole reason I stopped going to church in the first place. And so I'm like sitting there like, why do I keep coming back here every week? But, I don't...
I wasn't ready for that either. There we go.
I don't go there for the guy in the building. I go there for the guy above the building, so who cares if I don't like the people in the building? I'm still not there for any of the people in the building.
Johnny's not there for the little guy. He's there for the...
So...
That's what he's there for. He wants the big guns.
But every week this guy is preaching shit. That's the type of stuff that made me leave the church in the first place. And every week, so this week he preached stuff that made me outraged, appalled, and disgusted. But it made me really think. And I realized, you know what? you know what? The point is, you don't have to agree with what the guy is saying up there in order to get something out of it. I still got something out of that. He provoked thought in me, and you know what? That's not a bad thing. You don't have to agree to get something out of it. I think that's a cool message.
I think that's a cool message. That does. And then this is my this is my shocked face that Johnny was outraged.
Well,
I'm used to
would
this.
you like me to?
No.
I think we could both agree that
No.
It has nothing to do with politics.
Hey, by the way, Yeti Radio, if you're wondering, if anybody's new tuning in, anytime Johnny starts to make me get enraged, this is how we calm down. We can both pause for Boz, and then life is better. Oh, yeah. I don't have the whole song, so I got to play this.
All right, well,
there we go.
We'll tune in tomorrow to find out what it was that outraged gamers.
Tune in tomorrow to hear the outrage story, because then it gets real.
And Dune, I swear it probably won't raise your... Well, if it raises your blood pressure, it'll be with me, not against me.
Well, the one thing, at least tomorrow is a travel day for me. I leave at 30 in the morning for South Carolina.
You can catch the replay.
And I'll be up at damn too late. So I may catch it. That's one thing. You know, I've one thing about that. I need to talk to somebody. Traveling to the East Coast is really jacking up my Twitch time. I don't think they understand that. You guys are cutting into my time, man. Actually, I take it back.
Your job is cutting into your time?
Yeah, damn. What the? Yeah, really. Those pesky people that pay to make me so I can have a living are cutting into my free shit time. There we go.
Now, if the people listening right now would pay us, we wouldn't have to do this.
That's true. Thank you,
We
Johnny.
could just do this instead.
We could do this instead, not have to do that. Oh, actually, there is a positive side to this, though. When I do travel to the East Coast, what happens is, because I get up really early to go to work, I'm able to get up and see people on Twitch I normally wouldn't see. So that actually is kind of cool. And the neat thing is I get to see both kinds of people. The people, actually, there's three kinds. The people that aren't from around here, that's their prime time that they're on. I get to see people that have been like on all night and are on like hour number 6. Those are fun.
Those are fun.
Those are a blast. I've got one of those tonight. I've got a Twitch find tonight from a cat that I was swearing. I thought this dude has been smoking fatties all night long.
I mean, you know what type of stuff happens in hour 6 of a stream? I mean, just to give you an idea. When Sloan reached hour 6 of a stream, he was using silly putty to never mind.
Well, that's true. Well, that's about what it was. This cat I have on tonight, this one guy, he's a gamer, but he also sings too and plays the ukulele. And I mean, he's so freaking good. The guy is awesome. And this guy looks so wasted. And I was just thinking, man, this dude he's like a California surfer. No, he's just on hour number 6 of his show. That's what it is with him. It's late. He's been on for 6 hours and he's about ready to pass out, and he's singing a song. So that's really all that was. I thought that was kind of cool. But that's one of the things that's neat to see. Like I said, the stuff early morning, you see the early morning people that are up, and the people that like, you get those morning people that are just way too much of a morning person, like happy morning people.
I hate those people.
You got those. You know one I do like though, and I'm not sure where she's at. Anna Bex. I don't know where she's from the UK somewhere. The one that plays the shreds on the guitar. The one girl that smiles all the time and about makes your face break when you see it. I have a clip from her too, by the way. I mean,
cool.
She comes on very, very, very early in the morning. I mean, like stupid early.
Now,
in the morning.
we're going to have a whole hour to go over these clips, so
Yes.
we got 9 minutes left for anything else you got to talk about.
Well,
Do you have any other great
other than
plate stories?
Other than that, plate.
Flight, I said.
Flight stories. You know what?
Usually you run into jackasses on the plane. And you can tell us about it.
I have to tell you, I have been very lucky. I haven't had that many jackass plane stories. It's been fairly nice. Most of the people I've dealt with for the past couple of months have been fairly decent. And I realize, I think I know what has helped that. I've flown
Heroin?
enough. Well, that too. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
We are kidding. We don't do heroin. Ski might.
No.
Kidding.
If boats are in international waters, does that make planes in international skies, and then it's okay?
I don't think that works that way. I don't think any of that works this way. But anyway, I what happened is I've flown enough now that I actually have a little bit of status, so I get the better seats. And I realize that you actually smile more when you're towards the front of the plane. At least I do.
So you don't have to hang out with us riffraff in the back.
There's something about watching other people get on the plane that I like. That just makes me smile, because I'm not one of them, I guess. And now people are going to hate me. Oh, you're that guy. No, I don't do. I'm kidding.
You're that guy with the smug face.
No, I don't.
You're making it be.
The one thing, and I haven't got to the point.
I look at those guys and I'm like, I bet you he owns a scaffold. That smug face, you know he owns a scaffold.
You know he's got a scaffold. Well, the whole thing, one thing I don't do, I haven't got to first class yet. I've came close a few times, but I always get up to like...
They did Beach Baby, right?
There's one called Comfort Plus, which is right behind first class. I get that one. I get with that one almost every time now. So those are nice. So I'm like second to get on the plane. Actually, I say second. That's after first class. Then we get to get on. But you got the military people
get on there after. Yeah.
Well, no, you got the military. You got the people with babies and the people with all that stuff, and the people that fake that they got a hurt leg. Those people, you know.
So you're like the first of the. You like the first of the riffraff.
Yes. I have. I'm up one riff.
You're premium riffraff.
Yes, that's it. That's right. If there was riffraff, I'd be the front of the line of the riffraff.
Yay, crumbs!
That would be me. That's right. I'm not up to the cool part where they actually bring the basket around and let you choose from it what you want. I'm not that cool yet. But I do have a pocket in the seat to put my phone. There we go. There we go. Got that going for me.
They even give you a little bag to blow chunks into. I bet.
I've never seen anybody do that. I hope I never do. That would not be good.
I came close once.
We don't want chunky bag on a plane, really? Now, is it because you're sick or because you're sick?
Turbulence.
Flying
into Dallas. We went through a storm, and oh my God, it took. I basically spent like an hour just sitting still in silence, trying to hold it together. I never in my life wanted to embrace the sweet freedom of thousands of feet up in the air outside of a metal tube in my life. Dude, open up that exit. I'm getting off. I'll take my chances with the cloud. I always
feel kind of jaded when I always watch the videos of the people getting smashed up, and the ones that don't have their seatbelts on getting smashed up on top of the plane. And drinks flying everywhere. I want to be in that plane. I want to be in the one that actually makes it to the ground. Now, don't get me wrong.
Right. You want a little adventure on your way to the ground.
A little bit of adventure is not bad.
Let me tell you, this plane was not that bad, but it was just shaking all over the place for like a half hour to an hour nonstop. And let me tell you, about like 10 to 15 minutes into that, you're just like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to hold it together. And you know that there's no solution to this, because that's the reason they put the blow chunks bag in the pocket in front of you, because their answer is, if you're uncomfortable and you got to blow chunks, well, the only answer is blow chunks. That's the only answer they got. Here's a bag.
It could be.
Put your chunks here.
Well, the whole thing for me is like, man, if I got this, I mean, this is like I'm getting ready to take off. I throw this on, and I'm just ready to chill. Now, are you a music person? Are you one of those ones that listen to music when you fly, or do you watch movies, or what do you do?
I mean, I'll TV shows, movies, music. I got every option available in my bag, but there was nothing helping me during that turbulence. I was turned it off, took the headset off, just focused my energy on keeping the chunks in me. That was and I made it to ground without blowing chunks. I was so proud.
Poor Johnny. Hey, before we get to the button. I've got that song I just played. I played that for a reason. Everybody,
wait. What? I have one last thing I just thought of.
You better get this thing quick, or I'm going to push the pause button. Hurry up.
I like watching TV shows on the plane, but I've always wondered, would anyone object to me watching episodes of Air Crash Investigations on the plane? Because I love that show.
John, I thought you were going to say porn. I really thought you were going to say porn.
Dude,
I thought you
watching
as
Watching
God is my
porn
witness.
without jerking off is like going down on a
Johnny,
pull-up doll.
no, you can't. Oh God!
You played that song for a reason.
This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things.
You played that song for a reason.
Yes. For anybody who knows, I love one of the things I like on Twitch is watching drummers. And did anybody happen to follow me? I actually put together a montage of 4 drummers that I had that had played that song request for me. And I thought what I should do, I should just play that for you guys. So
we got a competition of the drummers?
No, there's no competition here. Everybody wins.
Okay.
Everybody wins. So let me bring this up here, and I'll show this
little something you put together.
Little something I put together here on my first time ever messing with my Apple program. I thought this was pretty cool, though. I've never seen this cat before. One of my favorite songs. 4 really kick-ass drummers. And all had their own unique sound to it. That's what I really liked about it. There you go.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
My first attempt at iMovie. There we go.
How many views has that got?
Not as many as you'd think.
That should get way more.
I thought that's what I thought.
You
too.
need to tweet this shit out of that.
I had a lot of fun doing that, and of course, I have to thank all the people that had a part of that. Without even knowing it. There we go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Is there one? I hope you
tweeted those four individuals.
I absolutely did tweet all those people. Did somebody get kicked out of here?
I hope they should tell their
No, they did.
Anyways.
Everybody retweeted it. I was very.
Speaking of our friends, did you like my little corn dog tweet today?
I absolutely did like your corn dog tweet. That was very cool. That was very.
It was great.
Cool.
I walked into a flea market and walked by the snack bar. I've walked by many times, and today for some reason I looked up and I was like, "Corn dog!" And
there you go. Well, listen, do you have the intro music for me, my friend?
Oh, you know that whole power supply isn't powerful enough to power all my hard drives. That music's on one of those hard drives.
No.
But I'm only.
I'll take.
I got it.
Okay.
Because all I have to do is Google "holiday for strings" on YouTube and click on the first thing that comes up, and I'm sure it'll be the right thing.
There we go.
Oh, but it worked.
There we go. For all the people that tune into the second hour, because the first hour is just hideous. This is the part
Welcome to hour two.
Welcome to hour two.
All you people.
Where we teach
and for those that didn't come for hour one, you missed the meaning of life, the universe.
Right.
Dunes has all the answers.
All
he
the
told us
answers
right here.
Hour one, but no, hour two is all about Twitch. That's right. Every week I go to my friendly neighborhood iPad and I scroll to my favorite sections and I start scrolling. I find stuff to watch. I mean, I always tell people you have to scroll. Don't be afraid of scrolling.
Yeah. And I already see something because I was. I had my Fire Stick on the TV late one night while I was ready to look for something to fall asleep to, and I noticed a black and gold background on Accordion Dude, and I was like, I know what that means.
You gotta hit. That's right. You gotta turn that on. That's right.
I know what that means. Actually, that means he is grooving out with emotion.
That's it. You ever see that background right there? Now, I actually had to scroll up a little bit because last night during the 5-Hit show, somebody actually popped into the room who I hadn't actually talked to before, but somebody I featured. I had actually featured this cat right here. His name's Lord Grimm. And
Lord Grimm.
He's
skeleton.
He's a gamer, and he's also one hell of a guitar shredder. And I just thought I had to play a little bit more of this cat just so you can see him. And this is the guy we linked last night. He actually came in and listened to a little bit of the 5-Hit show last night. So if you get a chance, please go follow this cat. Now, hopefully, Heat FM fan is over there and can put in the link for me. But I was really shocked. I had noticed the guy had followed me, but he hadn't popped into one of the streams yet. So I think what it was is somebody actually caught his replay and said, "Hey, this guy's showing you on his stream," and then he stopped by and said hi. But anyway, Lord Grimm is that cat's name, and I tell you what I liked about this is that was one of my clips I went back and found from his recording. This is the first clip I actually got of him. Was this one right here, and just listening to him talking about tuning the guitar. This is what sold me right here.
Okay, we're gonna crack on to the next song, but I have to tune down my string. Bear with me here.
I love that voice.
I actually think I'm kind of out of tune a little bit, but we'll just have a quick look here. This is going to be the most annoying thing for you guys to listen to, by the way, because tuning guitar, it just sounds horrible.
It is a little creepy.
Almost there.
I am Iron Man.
You have the D note. The goddamn G string, man. You know what? That's my least favorite thing in the world, the G string. I hate it. I hate what it looks like on people. I hate what it does on the guitar. It's always fucking out of tune.
Depends on the person. I
It's like the only string that goes out of tune is the goddamn G string.
So there you go. If you get, like I said, if you get a chance, please check that cat out.
G string ain't for playing. G string's for flossing.
There we go. See, I wasn't ready for that. Anyway, he popped into the room last night, and I appreciated that. It was pretty cool. So Lord Grimm, go and follow that cat. Now, of all the stuff I found, it was funny you had mentioned corn dog. Because I don't think you've seen this. I actually last week.
Did you get another corn dog?
No. What do you do when you get corn dogs? You make a montage of corn dogs.
Oh,
that's what you do.
Great.
That's what you do.
Corn dog. Hey, dude.
By the way, CB Murphy's who this is.
Man.
And one of the things I do, I pop into his chat rooms and show a picture of a corn dog and see if I can make him yell corn dog. And I have good luck with that.
Yes, you do.
He broke the stream there.
Good dog. And the wild
Some have a little more emotion than others.
very good. They are very sterile, and they will clean you out very good. Bend over and prepare for the flush. Hi, Dune. Welcome. Why do you always come in at the wrong times? Corn dog, but...
He was talking about...
So we're talking about bidets.
That's the right time.
That's the right time.
Yes.
You know about those.
That's right.
More kicks.
I always have to wonder if his wife just goes like, what the hell is going on in that basement?
We are a weird bunch, working overtime. Hey, dude, we have a mission to eat all the corn dogs because they're really fucking tasty. Corn dog. So if you choose to stay and saying, dude, corn dog. How you doing, friend? My friends, it's Saturday, isn't it? Is it? It is. What are you talking about? There's no. What is that? Is that a corn dog? Is that a corn dog? I guess that's a corn dog, isn't it? Is that why Craig yells that every so often? Do you just put that there and then Craig yells? Is that what that's about? Is that why I hear him yelling that from the basement?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh my lord. I get it now. I was so confused. The emote. Would y'all like to see how my moves go?
I had to throw this part in there. I don't know what that is. We still haven't figured out what Kukakaya and Jedediah means.
Yeah. Corn dogs, yeah. Take my horse to the old town road. I really do. Corn dog. That's not the right.
That was a good one there.
Corn dog.
Corn dog.
We need to.
Did that work?
We need to tweet this at Ray Rachel.
We should. This is what Ray
needs to see this.
This is what Ray is.
We're getting your followers one person at a time.
One corn dog at a time.
Corn dog. How you doing, dude?
So there you go.
How's your day going?
One corn dog at a time. Gotta love that guy.
Yes.
Craig's Cove. CB Murphy, if you get a chance to go follow him. He's funny. Some of the first things I found the first part of the week, I have seen some different streams. I was kind of hanging around the just chatting section and different streams of truck drivers. This guy was actually not just a truck driver, but he drives a truck with a mixer.
Oh, nice.
And it's just kind of interesting to kind of ride along with these guys. I have to wonder about the legality
load
sometimes.
Count 3, dumbasses 2.
Yes. There has to be a good story with this. I never got a chance to hear about the dumbasses.
We want to know about these two dumbasses.
But, I mean, this guy is wired for bear, though. I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff on his dash.
That's where they take the lab samples at.
And he's talking about he's going over here to load up. Now, I don't know. Now, he's not, if you listen. I don't know if that's different language, just a really heavy accent.
Alrighty.
But anyway, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
This is the guy here. So that's it. Right there. Cement Truck 501. Nightmare underscore SE is who that was. I had quite a few people watching him.
Cement Truck 501. That's
And I had, I caught a couple
we
of.
don't want to.
I kind of flipped back and forth and got a couple of clips of him. Guessing Swedish, Qtronic says. Could be.
Multi-stream is up.
But I thought it was kind of cool. Like I said, it's one of those things just kind of neat to watch, him doing his thing throughout the day. That was like 6 o'clock in the morning. I found this cat too. This is 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Just a guy driving down the highway, doing a show. And I'm thinking, there's got to be more and more people like this. But like I still have to kind of wonder about, people being safe. Now somebody's doing text-to-speech here.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. It's kinda addictive.
I don't know what the tickle part's about though.
Did you eat a burger last night? Oh, and some fries.
I guess it would help you stay awake if nothing else.
Look a great
it'll do that.
So I have not seen truck drivers on Twitch before. I'm guessing they've probably been there. I just have not caught any. So I thought that was I thought that was kind of cool. That's
Big Mikey will sometimes post videos to Facebook, but that's usually because a song comes on the radio he likes and he wants to share it with his Facebook friends.
Sean Travels was the name of that cat. And like I said, it was really early in the morning, quite a few people watching, which is kind of cool. Now, Johnny, I had mentioned that, you and I are both getting up in age, some a little more than others. This guy.
I turned 39 again, so speak
nobody
for
likes you, Johnny. Nobody. I took a poll. We took a poll. Nobody likes Johnny.
I'm going to start counting backwards.
I'm telling you what, if you think you're too old to be on Twitch, think again. Think again. This guy was doing Just Dance on Twitch.
Does this guy know he's on Twitch?
He absolutely knows he's on Twitch. I tell you what, Johnny, this is a party animal.
Is this our future?
This could be us. Now, I'm telling you what, I don't know how old this cat is, but he's obviously in decent shape.
It's also got some bullet holes in him.
Well, old people don't know green screens very well. That's what
no, he's doing great. I don't want to criticize. I just thought it was funny.
Now, the thing is this? I
gotta say, he's got some good moves.
Now we're in Florida or California. I'm not sure which. Could be Hawaii. Although the background does show. But there we go.
He's in the gym doing some getting ready
for a
workout.
That's right. I was impressed, man. I tell you what, I was like, this is cool. This is 6 o'clock in the morning, by the way, when I'm recording this.
Yeah, I'll watch this at 6 in the morning.
We can do this, Johnny. Come on. You can make us happen. There we go. I'll tell you, I was impressed though. And I'd never caught this guy before. Now, I don't know if you can actually see this, but it says time till push-ups right here. So
we got that to look forward to.
So anyway, there you go. That's the dude's name right there, Papa Pixels. That was the picture I saw right there. Workout, dancing, come get fit.
That's what I do.
I'm telling you what, dude. I mean, I was like I said, I was just now. Also, I went and grabbed a clip from like one of his older shows, and he plays marbles. Not quite as fun watching him play marbles as it is watching Ray Rachel play marbles. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
I don't want to answer that.
I don't know about the music choice.
If anybody was listening.
Well, you don't like Sesame Street?
I don't mind it, I guess. But anyway, whoop. That's not that's not what you want.
Hey, hello.
There we go.
Can you sing?
There we go. So anyway, Papa Pixels, if you get a chance to go and like I said, I don't know. I don't feel so bad now. I always thought I was the old guy on Twitch, and this guy right here is killing it. So there you go.
Keep in mind, Venison and Brian are also.
That's very true. Very true. I found lots of people that were first timers on Twitch or very close to it. This guy here, I think, was working on his 100th follower is what he was after. And this is another one of those things that you don't hear this instrument very much, but when you do, it's kind of mesmerizing. I'm not sure exactly what this is called, but The music is really cool. The instrument's cool. But there was something else in this video that caught my attention that just begs for, what am I missing? Let's see if you can guess what that might be.
The sun and moon in the background?
No, I'm thinking it's the chicken legs on the head. Possibly.
You mean you don't own a set of head chicken legs?
I don't. But this music is freaking awesome though. I love it. I don't know what this thing is, but it's got a very zen, soothing kind of effect. Like I said, I have no idea. I didn't stick around long enough. He went off the air shortly after this, so I didn't get a chance to find out what the chicken legs were all about. I'm not sure. I wish I knew what that was called. Somebody have to look that up for me.
Siri, how's it going? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know. Here we go.
Some kind of a variation of a steel drum.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that's called. I think we've seen other streams that have people like that. But Steve Warner, that's who that is. One more follow till 100. So he was working on 100 followers, which is actually pretty cool. The music and performing arts section. Most of the stuff I do is the music performing arts categories. But that was pretty neat. This guy here, he hadn't been on, I don't think he's been on Twitch very long either. What I like about this is anytime somebody has an actual real piano in their house, that...
Hand pan.
Excuse me? Is that called? Hand pan?
Well, I found a hand pan on Amazon that looks like what we were looking at.
Okay. So anyway, I just thought this was neat. It's neat to see somebody. I mean, have you ever helped anybody move one of these pianos before? I have, and it sucks. I mean, these things are like. There's a reason why professionals do this.
There's a reason why there's movers that are specifically for remove pianos specifically.
That's right. But I'm just thinking, if you've taken the time to actually buy one of these things and have it moved into your house or apartment or whatever. And it's just one of those, it's just a sound. Now, I actually have two clips. I have a clip from this guy here. This is an actual real piano. And then I have another clip from somebody else that has one that's electronic. And I have no idea what kind of microphone this guy has. I mean, I'm sure as time goes on, he could probably upgrade the mic and get sound a little better, but...
Well, you know, Dune, if you can give me a moment to hijack, let me know when. While we're on...
No, go right ahead.
Well, while we're on pianos, because some people out there might want to know how to play piano, and every now and then there are guides online, and there's a fairly easy one to follow, and what's a common song to play on the piano? I'm thinking Piano Man, and right here we do have a lesson online on how to play Piano Man.
Today I'm going to show you a great way to play Piano Man. First, start with D, then D with C sharp on the bass, then B minor.
Of course I'm in the way.
With gasoline.
I don't think this is the way to do it. I'm pretty sure this is not what this guy had in mind.
This is how to play Piano Man.
Duct tape a flare to your lawnmower.
If you live next to Uncle Rob, by the way,
start it up.
You might want to be careful. Wow, he went to a lot of work on this one. Well, there's your problem.
Don't send the good lawnmower.
That's true.
Wow. And of course, we got the slow motion in case you missed some of that fancy finger work there.
In case you missed that.
Because this is how to play Piano Man.
So I'm guessing
you got to slow it
I'm
down.
guessing that this next
a little bit of practice. Now you can play Piano Man.
There you go. I'm guessing this next guy here probably had that piano at one time and had to trade it in for this one. But I thought this kind of, like I said, this is an electronic version, but also kind of classical style, classical sound. I would love to be able. I always say I would love to be able to play piano. I just don't want to spend the time to learn it. Is that a cop out or what?
Yeah, kind of.
It's a cop out.
But chopsticks is a fairly easy tune to learn.
That's true. I don't think chopsticks are gonna, cut it for.
Well, if you learn how to play it two-handed.
Okay, so now you're teasing. Don't tease me, Johnny. But this has a great sound to it. Another one of those deals. I just happened to catch this guy. This was like around this. What is this? It's 9:00 on Monday night. And I haven't seen the cat on since, but sometimes people come and go. Sometimes they'll be on for a while, then they'll leave and then come back. But I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Hetnet, Hettnett.
Hetnet.
Hetnet, tickling the ivory, and it appears to be a piano type person right there. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. I thought that was kind of cool. This guy I've had on before, Clown Corp, and the only reason I had to clip this is ever since I've been watching this cat, he has just absolutely been up. Now, if anybody has epilepsy, you want to turn away from the screen right now, because this guy has just upped the level of how could I make stuff flash on the screen, and he's pretty damn good at it. And
wow, is he good at it?
He is really good at this. And he has an interesting show. He actually does a show in 2 and 3 segments for a day. So he'll do a little bit in the morning, a little bit around noon, and then it comes back on at nighttime. So he can cover all the different bases of the different. Did that just say what I think it said? No, surely not. I think it did say that. Yes, it did.
Don't you just love a good American cream pie?
Wow. Okay. I guess that's somebody who followed him, but
okay, yeah.
So there you go. If you get a chance, that guy, like I said, it's an interesting show. But Clone Corp is who that is. Clone Corp. And like I said, he has a weird schedule. He does like 3 different shows a day. Yeah, Little Punk does the old. Yeah, that's kind of what I said when I watched it. Going back to what I was talking about for the guitar shredders, I happened to catch Anna Bex on Tuesday at 6:00 in the morning, and if you haven't seen her, you have to go and watch her stream, because it's a girl who you would never think by looking what kind of music she's playing, but watching her facial expressions are what I love the best, because she can switch from headbang shredder to full-on smiles just like in a flash. She's pretty fun to watch. I know Johnny.
Oh yeah,
she's great.
I'm digging this.
See, you start getting serious, and then it's right. It's about the time. It's like you can't take serious anymore. Time to bust out the smile. There we go.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, she's so fun to watch. I'm just telling you that I think the first time I ever played her on the stream, I think I just had it silent, and I was just kind of panning around the studio so he could do. I said, what kind of stuff do you think she is singing or playing to? There we go. Pretty cool. Hey, Moody. Yeah. Moody says hi. Moody959. Hi, how you doing?
Hello, Moody.
Hey, by the way, on D-Live, by the way, I think you're number 6 to ever write it on D-Live or something like that. So there you go.
Wow, we reached 6.
I got 6.
We broke in through 5.
I just realized now what this was while I was watching in the morning. She'd actually bought a whole bunch of guitar picks, and she was testing them all out. Now, I never thought about that. I guess,
that's important.
That's
stuff,
how you figure out which pick you want. And she had 3 piles. She had a yes pile, a maybe pile, and a hell no pile.
And that reminds me of someone I knew in high school that was getting serious.
I probably spelled that wrong. On the Bex.
A-D-U-B-E-X-X,
or B-E-E-X, sorry.
That reminds me of someone I knew in high school was getting serious about the clarinet. And the teacher was like, you need to buy her a more expensive clarinet. And it's like, well, we bought her a more expensive clarinet. It's like, yeah, but you need a more expensive one than that. And it's like, well, what do you recommend? And it's like, well, go try out a few things, take 3 home, go back and forth between those 3, and then pick which one you like the best. So it's like, that's how the professionals do it. you get 3 really expensive instruments that you can't afford. Borrow them for a while.
Well, I guess
store's totally cool with this.
I guess now they have Guitar Center to take care of that. Maybe that's what it is.
Well,
it could be.
It could be.
I'm going to play a little bit of this guy here, just to tell a kind of a story here. This guy, I've featured him several times. I'm going to close the show with him today. I think I have it's between him and somebody else, but this guy here, his name's Axel. Let's see, I forgot the name. Axel Ultrunes or something like that. Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, is that me? Yeah, that's us. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Hello, Top Gun.
Thank you. But Axel R. Tunes is this cat here. And what I wanted to tell you is anybody, have you heard of there's a show on just called it's like Raj or something like that. It's guy gets like 20,000-30,000 viewers. And it's usually a whole bunch of Twitch streamers that do a show, and it's some sort of contest show or whatever. This guy is actually having a talent show, is what he's doing. And
cool.
And one of the guys that's helping him with this is 24K Brown Magic, which we've had shown on featured before. He had a bunch of people come and like do auditions. And this guy came and auditioned and just absolutely just blew him away. And it's just been killing me that, I mean, I show this guy all the time. It's like, I can't believe he doesn't get more views because the talent is just insane of what this guy can do. I mean, his sound quality, it just blows me away. Not to mention, I wasn't really sure what this was, but he was drinking out of it. I don't know, but it was cool.
I think that's called a cup.
Well, it's a cup, but it looks like it has cake on top of it or something.
I went for the punchline. It's a frothy drink.
But this guy is from. Hey, by the way, Top Gun, thank you for the follow. That was on Mixer. But this guy is he's from Brazil.
This is Jamiroquai, Space Cowboy.
And you know I love me some Jamiroquai.
Everything is good.
God, man, I'll tell you
I'm
what.
here, yeah. Sunshine smile across my friend.
I mean, just all acoustic.
On my inhibition, have disappeared, drawn a trace, and I'm glad. Only found somebody.
Like I said, I've got that whole song. I can't play the whole thing, but I mean to tell you, the guy is just absolutely phenomenal. Crazy good. There we go, right there. Axel Antunes, sorry. AXELANTUNES. And I mean,
Axel Antunes.
He is going to blow.
So that's Axel, and he should have like a sidekick called Tunes, and we were Axel Antunes.
Could be, but this guy, he popped into the show last night, to the 5-Hit show, and actually nice to see him.
Cool.
But I have it, like I said, I have a closing song of his I'm going to play. And shocker enough, one that I requested is another Jamiroquai song. I know, just, how can that happen?
I'm shocked. How have you? I would have. You haven't requested any bars yet.
That's right. He is Brazilian. Yes, he is. Yes. Thank you for telling me. He is Brazilian. Another cat I found, brand new streamer. Acoustic guitar, also plays keyboards. Found lots of new streamers this week.
So in love. So in love. So in love.
He said he had a little looper set up. He was doing the guitar and the keyboard together. There you go. Like I said, brand new guy. Matt Walden AC. I don't know how long he's been on, but not very long. I guess I'm not even sure if he had his affiliate status yet. But another one of those ones to watch because, I mean, you can tell. I mean, some people, like I said, the talent that we have. That was one thing that was really cool about watching that that show from 24K Brown Magic is the people that were on his show were a lot of people that I've shown several times. And I was like, God, I'm so glad that these people are getting the exposure now. I mean, this show here, people find them from us, but we're not that big either. So, I mean, we do what we can do, for free and all that good stuff. But here I got one more clip from this cat.
No one even has to know. I'm dealing
I think it's cool that Raj guy is going to be doing the big talent show, talent hunt or whatever.
I got way too much time to be this hurt. Somebody help, it's getting worse. What do you do?
Window Liquor says, do I play slop? What? I don't know what that is.
Everything's dark. Got way too much whiskey in my blood. I feel my body giving up. What do you do for another night? What do I do with all this time? Every thought when it gets late, it puts me in fast.
Oh, do I play instruments? No, we play other people playing instruments because they do it well. We don't.
As discussed in my show, I play a little French horn.
I don't believe in love.
And just to be clear, that's horn.
Horn with an N. That's right.
With an N. No, I don't hang out with French whores.
I got way too much time to be this hurt. Somebody help, it's getting worse. What do you do with
no talent here. My talent is to search out talent. That's what my talent is.
Yeah, your talent is to play smooth grooves on Saturday nights.
I play smooth grooves. That's right. That's all I do is I play smooth grooves.
Actually, you have quite a talent. If people see the stuff you've done with, I tease you about your scaffolding, but man,
my scaffolding.
You've done a lot of work with that scaffolding.
I've done a lot of work with scaffolding. I have mad scaffold skills. That's exactly what it is.
And you also know how to fix air conditioners with the help of friends.
I can do that. I can fix air conditioners and climb scaffolds all at the same time and find twitch finds. That's the best part about it. So anyway, did I get that guy's last name? Yeah, if you get a chance, check him out. What was this one? Oh, I know what this one was. This was something you don't see very much of, and I wish they'd do more of this. What this is a band that had a live gig going on, and the drummer is streaming the gig from his point of view. And I thought that was really freaking cool. And I guess it's country music, you have to get over that, but I just thought it was a neat perspective of what the drummer's actually seeing with the crowd and everything.
Oh, night lights went out in Georgia.
That's it. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Vicki Lawrence's one and only hit.
Yes, sadly enough. I seem to always gravitate towards drummers.
Moral of the story, you can make more money dressing up as an old lady than you can singing this song.
That's true. There you go.
That's what Vicki Lawrence taught us.
That's what she does. That's right. Not to mention she's a cute redhead and Johnny approves. Ha! Gotcha. Here we go. Had to throw that in there. So anyway, there you go. That was it.
I didn't know she was a redhead till like many years later because I thought she was an old lady.
That was drummer CJ Live is who that was. Like I said, it was just neat. So playing at a club on the beach in Florida. I got one more clip from them. They were doing. I think he was actually singing here, which you don't see drummers sing very often.
All right, girls, we're supposed to get ours together.
I hope she censored herself there because it looks like there's little kids in the front row. Just saying.
Oh, they've heard it all.
That's true. But I thought that was kind of cool to see the point of view. You always see bands doing live gigs from the front, but you never see it out this way. Kind of a new twist. Hey, thank you for the host. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Window Licker.
There you go.
Wow.
So if you want to see a live band from a different perspective, there you go. Drummer CJ live. Kind of cool. I hope to find more stuff like that because I think that's kind of neat. So this girl here, another one person, I don't know how long she's been around. Never seen her before. And that's what's so strange. There's so many people on Twitch and whatnot that I've never seen, but somebody else has a great sound.
And it was called Yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow.
Yellow?
And your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so.
Good stuff, though.
Yeah.
You know I love you so.
I do sometimes wish I always wish I could find them when they're like a little more upbeat singing, but you just gotta kind of get what you get.
I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do. 'Cause you were all yellow.
Speed up, I got one more.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this band that would help us out with projects in college because we need to record a band, and the teacher's brother-in-law had a band, and so two people were allowed to use that guy's band for his projects. Now Gothard record them, and they had some three pretty rocking songs. They sound a lot like the Stones, just flesh and blood, and then our friend Dave, he got to record 3 songs with them, and I was like, oh, this is awesome, 6 songs from this band, another 3 songs, and we go in the studio, and he got all the slow songs. He was ready to shoot himself by the end of that semester.
That does that. Gordy says that.
So
Gordy,
you got to mix up the up tempo records with the slow records. You gotta. It's all about sequencing.
But Alana_Maddie is who that is. I think I have one more clip from her. I went back and what I normally do is I'll find a live clip like that, and then I'll go back through the recordings and see if I can find something else. And that's this particular case with a different day. She
did a good representation.
She didn't do a costume change.
The color of your hair, or are you busy? And did you have to pay the fine? You were dodging all the time, or are you still dizzy? Still dizzy, oh, cursing.
Yes, Shazzy, she is. She's cute.
Well, my body's been a mess, and I missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over and stop making a fool out of me? Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Kind of neat to see the little different renditions.
Valerie, oh Valerie. Oh, well, sometimes I go out by myself.
Interesting song, but Alana_Maddie, very cool, very cool. Let's see, what was this one here? This guy, another guy I've never seen before. This kind of blew me away. The presentation that this guy has, he has put a lot of work. And a matter of fact, I think this is an original song of his. But this guy has put together a presentation. It's just one cat that he does all the music himself, loops everything together, and has backing tracks. And has the cameras that do, I wasn't prepared for this. Like I said, it was very, very interesting. Kind of looks like somebody who might be teaching science or something. But does this whole thing by himself. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. like I said, he put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
But you can see, like, there's drums in the background, so he does all the backing tracks himself. I was pretty blown away. So that was cool. Like I said, I was not prepared for that. That's kind of what I saw. That was the overlay I saw when it was in there. But I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Hiker Moore music. I'm going to screw that up. But I'm not sure. Hikikomori.
Hikikomori music.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know how long he's been around. Never caught him before, but it was rather impressive. I mean, like I said, I wasn't really prepared for that. Another cat, guitar, microphone.
I feel like my only friend is a city I live in.
And this guy had just hit his 50 mark for to be an affiliate, which is kind of cool. It's a hard. If you're doing this song, this is the hard part to do. How do you do the transition?
She's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses the wind. Well, I never worry. Now that is a lie.
If you wonder why the video's stopping, that was on his end. So.
And I never wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Take me all the way.
Yeah, good tune. Very, very cool. That right there. Ben Betros. Benbatros. Never caught him before. English is hard, Johnny. English is hard.
English is hard.
English can be hard.
Yeah.
Now, this was another one that kind of took me by surprise. I don't know. This guy's kind of like made a little tent fort for himself, and I don't know if he did this for acoustics or what it was. But he was beatboxing, and we've seen people actually do this before. But I think he was practicing for some sort of thing here. But I thought this is just something you don't see very often. That's all I could think is he's covered up for the acoustic side of it, maybe to keep the sound out. I mean, you kind of take this for granted until you try to do this yourself, and you just spit into your microphone is all I would do.
Well, I mean, that's a real talent. I mean,
it absolutely is.
Yeah. There's some people that,
it's fun to watch. Like I said, they have full competitions of people doing stuff like this. I thought that was slick. Let me see. Because I think it said something about. There we go. Beatbox practice. World champ. So Smurfbox. That's who that was. Oh God, I love that little icon too. Isn't that cool? But Smurfbox, like I said, I did.
There you go.
Another one of those ones
It's
I
the
was
Smurfbox.
I was just flipping through and happened to see.
I mean, where do you think the Smurfs do their business? In the Smurf box, obviously.
See, Johnny,
that's
I was ready for it that time.
That's where they go to drop a Smurf.
I was so ready for it that time.
Cause it's you and me and all other people. And I
Another 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the morning stream.
He's coordinated. The curtains match the shirt.
Yes.
That I wanna say just aren't coming out right. I'm tripping on words.
You know the funny thing, I can tell I'm an audio geek because as I was watching this, I wanted to know what this extension was here, that red thing in between the microphone cord. That was what drew my attention. Sadly enough, this guy has all kinds of talent, and I'm looking at the microphone cord.
Yeah, well, no, not the cord, the connector.
The connector, sorry.
That's very different.
So if anybody knows, please write in.
That's a dingle hopper.
Thank you. Thank you, John.
No.
But I've seen this cat on a couple of days. But a great sound. Very good sound.
I'll try the bridge.
And that's one of the best things about Twitch. Like I said, people kind of invite you into their home and just show you the talents they have. And I tell you, it's amazing. Now, let's see. Chemco. Now, is that a 0 and an O, or is that an O? I have no idea.
Chemco Brothers. They did the Block Rock and Beat. No. Oh, Kamiko. That's Kamiko.
But is that an O or a 0, though? I'm not sure.
I mean, there's a 0 and an O, but you read them as ooze.
Kamiko. There we go.
They're clearly ooh. It's
there
the ooze.
I've played this guy
got
before.
The ooze.
I've actually had this cat on before. He's Ukrainian, and he makes me smile every time I watch him. So I grabbed another clip of him there. I don't know what he's saying, but I just don't care. I have no idea what he's saying. But
he's totally cursing you out in
he's
another
totally
language,
cussing me out.
And you love it.
Exactly.
That's
it. That works. Fun to watch. Like I said, he's usually on early in the mornings too. So there you go.
Good stuff.
Dak Facts. He's like I said. I've watched him.
Dak Facts.
I've watched him.
He's Dak Facts.
Dak Facts. DACKFAX. I've watched him several times. Like I said, he's really fun to watch. But I haven't had him on as much. I need to get him on more. There we go. Johnny, I Video Vamp possibly may have a younger brother that he doesn't know about.
Well, he knows about a lot of his family members.
Well,
so this is interesting.
You tell me. Is this Video Vamp's little brother?
That's it?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes.
The chorus is a little junky.
That is Video Vamp's brother right there.
That is clearly...
Video Vamp's brother is alive and well and loves singing Beatles songs.
And has great hair.
Yeah.
It has great hair. That's right.
No. But we can do... Here comes the...
But here... Oh, I didn't mean to... Gosh, dang it. Why can't I push the button right? Why is it so hard? Wait. That came out wrong. That totally came out wrong. But like I said, this guy, like I said, brand new person to Twitch, Joda Jade, and here I think I got one more clip of him singing. Like I said, he was doing the Beatles tunes.
Attracts me like no other lover.
Isn't that Beatles? Am I right?
Something
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the way
Yeah, that's one of Lennon McCartney's greatest compositions. You need to hit the drum fill for that one.
Yeah, I'll do that part.
It's a George song. That was a joke.
Ah, I'm sorry. But anyway, if you get a chance, like I said, I haven't seen him on since, but like I said, I just my hope is somebody like this is going to blow up someday, and I'll have this clip. I think that would be cool. That's one of the reasons I really like doing this, because you just never know who's going to be the next big thing. Now, this cat here is the one I found that I was thinking about possibly, having him close the show, but I think I'm going to have the other guy do it. But this guy here, this was the one that had been on for like 6 hours, and he's a gamer, but he also plays the ukulele and sings. And I just happened to, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. He's been on all night, and he was just wrapping things up with the ukulele.
Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
Okay, let's go down. ABCD. Okay.
See, like I said, I thought he was I thought maybe he'd been like hitting the ganj a little bit, but he was just tired. But what a talent, man. Oh my God.
Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered. I'm bad at the song. There's too many.
and he's very funny too. He's very
That's
funny.
Always great when people make up their own lyrics.
Yes, when they do that. But spicy
sign, seal, deliver, corn dogs.
Or spicy high 808.
Spicy ahi.
Spicy ahi 808. Thank you. I'm so glad you're around to do. This one here was him. He was actually playing one of his songs that he had recorded.
One of my recordings.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you.
Thank you, Aiden. I hope that's not Aiden I know, or I'm going to have to clean up my language.
But anyway, I'm gonna cut this short just because what he did is went ahead and played the whole.
We are down to.
Well, he went ahead and played the whole song. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and I'll bring this down, and we'll do our transition with this. But he did the song live here.
I'ma let you know, don't always gotta be fast. Maybe we can take it slow, don't always gotta rush. Gotta build that trust. With two birds just singing that song, singing that la da 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 dee da. Melodies go back and forth. You sitting on that G string. Maybe I just struck a chord. The music's in your heart. It's where I'm gonna start. And if you just play along, I'll make sure I'm into.
Oh, I know. I love it. It sounds so good.
For you, 'cause this is our first song. Sorry I had you waiting for so long. Gotta make it perfect, it can't be wrong. No, trying to keep doing it right with you on my mind, 'cause you were my baby. Promise I'll treat you like a lady. I won't do you no harm, 'cause this is our first song, yeah.
Oh, there we go. I tell you, I'll bring that down and let that play in the background. Great song. You get a chance to check that guy out. And don't go away, people, after this. I'll finish this out, and I'm going to finish with Axel R. Tunes song. But tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, noholdsbarredradio.com, because he's back, folks.
Maybe.
He's back.
We'll see if it works.
Yeah, we'll see if it works. That's right.
I have working passwords.
There we go.
Do I have working stream? We'll find out.
We'll find out. That's right.
We'll find out. And also, all of my data that I use to do my show is on 2 hard drives that can't get powered, and the power supply is somewhere between here and an Amazon warehouse. But tomorrow, one way or another, the show will go on, because one way or another, we will do...
Insert title here.
That's good enough. That works.
Because we improvise, and we'll be talking about shows and records and
stuff
and the death of YouTube's most useful service.
Oh no!
Part 2.
Oh God!
Last week was part 1 of that.
If you didn't get enough of this, you're going to get plenty of that tomorrow.
I lost sound. I completely lost sound.
You can't hear me at all.
I cannot hear you.
Oh, that's
I don't
great.
know why.
Well, keep
I
talking.
don't know if you can hear me.
Keep talking. Go ahead. Here, I'll see if we can.
You want me to keep talking?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, pretty much tune in because that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we will see you there. Oh, you're back.
There, and you're back.
There's a big red. Yeah. Oh wait, I was gone.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah. You were motioning like we could hear you.
I could hear you. That was my key. You keep going sign. There you go.
All right. That's basically it.
Well, fine. Well, don't forget tomorrow night you get Johnny. Tuesday rolls around. I think Video Vamp comes on. Him and Chicken Fingers do their thing. Friday night, still nothing yet. Saturday night, Outlaw Radio comes on. They cuss and talk about stuff. No, that's Saturday. Late Saturday night, the 5 Hit with Dune comes on. That's myself. You get to hear like cool tunes and things like that. Sunday rolls around. That's the important day because why? This guy.
And that
guy. Twitch.
These guys are paying one way or the other,
That's right.
depending on if Mars complains or not.
That's true. That's true.
And we do stuff no one cares about for the first hour.
That's right.
And stuff people care about for the second.
That's right. We get to hear things. That's the first hour we talk about nothing. Second hour we say this is what you could be watching other than us. There we go. Okay, so I'll put you back over to this cat. Like I said, after he's done, I'm going to go play that last song from Axel Tune so you can see him. Because I tell you what, I hope this guy just blows up. Both of them. Very cool. Johnny, have a great week. People be safe. I'll catch you next week and all that good stuff. Don't go away.
Catch you.
There we go.
Good night.
I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, the best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you?
There you go. Be sure and go check that cat out. He is really, really freaking awesome. So like I said, I promised I promised this last night. This cat was actually in my room last night. Not this room, but my 5 that just got weird. The 5 Hit show room. So I'll leave you with this. People have a great week, and please, if you get a chance, go check out Axel R. Tunes. A little more Jamiroquai for you.
On Saturday in 1999, right across where I was standing on the dance floor, she was landing. It was clear that she was running out of time, like some baby Barbara with the stars and umbrella. She asked me if I liked the magnetite. Do I have the ghost star tracker? Cause it's true, I should be checking. She lays in beaming with a cosmic eye. galaxy. My heart is zero gravity. She's from the cosmic world, transmitting in ecstasy, transmitting all my frequency. She's
Let's see if we can't hear the song. She's just a cosmic girl from another galaxy. My heart is zero gravity. She's from a cosmic world, transmitting all my frequency. She's cosmic. Whoa, cosmic girl. With the help of the iPad keyboard. Rick Wakeman on the iPad.